Alright, I'm on hole number 15 of the City of Light tournament. I'm in the weekend round of the Rookie Division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and remind myself what the hole looks like. Alright, I'm taking an extra mile and a quasar. And I'm always just right close to it, but it just doesn't want to go in the hole. This is not a high percentage Albie hole here. I'm taking an extra mile and a Guardian. And I'm taking a quasar. I need that side spin. Off we go. I don't know if I can even remember the last time I hit an Albie, or if somebody asked me about the Albie on this. I don't even remember if I've ever hit an Albie on this hole. I think I have, but this is just one of those holes that it's not by any stretch of the imagination when you come to it should you be thinking Albie. But I'm a silver lining kind of guy, so I'm going into it with high hopes. I'm going to take 20% of that wind out, so that's going to be 9, so I'm going to hit a 3-6. It's 4-1, 2. I'm going to go about a ring and 3/4. Hit it great to the left. You got more distance on the left, so if you hit a great to the left, you can clear that sand pretty easy. But if you hit greats to the right, the sand sticks out farther on the right. So you've got to get more distance here from the angle that we're at. And what we found is that with the wind blowing in this direction, and I'm not sure if this would be true if the wind was blowing in another direction. If you had the exact opposite wind that we have here, you may actually have to make an overwind adjustment where you're taking off more wind. So that I took off 20% of the wind there to try and keep the trajectory right, but depending on how the wind's blowing, it's going to be different. You can see how much longer it is on that side. Alright, we're trying to go at it. We're doing a backspin, side spin, curl shot. Yeah, that's low percentage. Backspin, side spin, curl. Trying to get as much backspin as I can on there, and I want to get as close to that tree as I can possibly get. Okay, it's 1.2 per ring, so there's 3/6. That leaves me 3, so that's a quarter. So it's 3 1/4 rings. And I'm going to put max curl on it. And hit it great to the right. And I'm always that close. But it just won't go in the hole. Yeah, it's always close. Close. Get in the hole. I do think, though, I took this shot here from the left at the beginning of the week, and I do think that if you're trying to get a hole-in-one, or trying to get the Albie, this is the side. But I'm thinking that not engaging that hill, next time you get this hole in one-on-one, you can take this second bounce and go underneath the tree and try and come at it a little bit flatter so you can take that hill out of play. And I wouldn't put a lot of curl on there because of this tree. And another thing one of my teammates was talking about was if you're much farther back than that, this can be a very difficult putt. Where my opponent's at, that's not too bad. But if you dribble onto the green over there, this can be a very challenging putt. And I'm not the best putter in the game. I don't like taking these long putts. To me, this is a long putt. And I don't really like taking putts that are half again as long as this. I don't like taking those kind of putts. I'm a big fan of trying to figure out how to get closer to the cup, so if you don't catch the Albie or the Eagle or whatever it is you're looking for, all you have is a short little putt and you can get in the hole. I will forfeit. I do not want to practice any par 3s. I do not want any hole-in-one that is not in a tournament hole until the end of the tournament. All right, that was Parc de Paris, hole number 15, or the City Light Tournament, hole number 15. That's hole number 6 at Parc de Paris. So we're moving up the scale. So you can see I've been talking all week long about, shooting the minimum score of -24. So if you shoot a -12 in the opener, or in the qualifying round, you shoot a -24 in the opener, you're going to come in very high in tiebreakers. And if you can shoot the -24, which is the minimum score, that's just a nice clean round, didn't make any mistakes, didn't pick anything up, that you're looking at, depending on your bracket, top 20, top 15 in a lot of brackets. And the lowest rated 24, if you came in with tiebreakers, you're looking at a high top 10, 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere right in that neighborhood. You could eke into the top 10. And let's see how many people still haven't played in this. There's a few people still working their way up. So we've got a lot of people that haven't played. Not even half the brackets completed their bracket yet. So I think as time goes by in this bracket, you're going to see that 24 start to drop, where it'll be in that top 15, top 20, and maybe one person up there. But just shooting the minimum round is going to net you possible top 10, top 20s every tournament, and picking up if you're in the top 20, you're looking at 15 Titans for the next tournament. In the top 10, you're looking at 30, and there's only 45 holes in a tournament, so that sets you up for the next tournament. It's really important to just play consistent, and then hope that you can pick up a shot here and there to make up the difference. All right, that was hole number 15 of the City of Light Tournament in the weekend round of the Rookie Division. Thanks for watching.